Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kate Mote and I'm your favorite young life coach. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Today I want us to talk about the things, the traumas we have to deal with as adults due to our childhood, things and traumas that we had to go through as kids. Most of the time, how we think, how we react to things, how we carry ourselves, the way we think, the way we behave is as a result of the things we had to go through, or the environment, or the parents that had to take care of us as we were kids. And most of the time we don't know it's affecting us, but there are things that can affect you negatively. For example, let's start. One, if you are child if you during your childhood your parents used to shout at you and treat you badly, and all those kind of things, you might have a tendency of wanting to get of thinking that it's okay for you to be in a relationship or a marriage or a friendship whereby somebody is abusing you, because you thought that being abused is a sequence. It's okay for you to be abused because you have experienced that as a kid, and now you're thinking that even when you're an adult that you can actually deal with that, or it's okay for you to be that. In most cases is that if you've been abused as a child, if your parents used to hate you, shout at you, and you have seen, or you are around in an environment whereby someone is shouting at you, you actually start to think that is normal. The other thing is you're dealing with self-esteem issues. Have you found out that your parents told you you're not good enough? They have showed you like other people are better off than you. Then, as an adult, you might find it hard to actually believe that you can be enough to do something. As an adult, you strive to, fit in, or think other people are better than you because you've been brought up in a situation whereby you're thinking that other people are better than you, and therefore you're dealing with esteem issues. You feel like you're never good enough. You feel like no matter how much effort you put in, you can never be enough because you've been brought up thinking that you cannot be enough. Some of the these bad behaviors of how we react, um, beating up people, addiction, might have been as a result of seeing that as a kid. Have you grown up seeing your dad, being an alcoholic, beating up your mother? And when you're an adult, you think that it's okay for women to be beaten, that you turn into some sort of bad addiction. Bad addiction comes with, taking drugs, and your way of solving things is not okay. And you feel like you have to emotionally outburst most of the time. That's when you feel like you beating up people, you're a violent person. And all in this is cases of things that you had to experience or things that you had to see as a child. Have you been emotionally abused? Have you been with that kind of a parent whereby they beat you up, but then they gift you something and you become so clingy onto them? These affect your attachment issues. One, there are these people who are anxiously attached. Anxiously attached are those people who believe that they cannot be with someone. They isolate themselves anytime they have a feeling of, love or kind of good friendship. They start to doubt, and they start to move away, and they are anxiously attached to you. Like, they literally have fear of losing someone. And because they have the fear of losing someone, instead of losing that person, then they decide to actually, move fast. Like, there are those people who will break up with you in the reason that they love you too much, and because they don't want you to leave them, so they have to leave you fast. The other thing is being clingy or too much attached to a person. This comes with even you don't have self awareness. You are socially isolating yourself from other people. You being um, clingy and so much attached to a person could be have as a result of you never showed love as a kid. And so you meet this one person who do the bare minimum, but you don't know it's the bare minimum. And so you think that they love you so much. and you're so attached to them, and you think they love you so much because of the little things they're doing. And this comes with being so much attached to a person. You get addicted to a person, you get addicted to drugs. All this kind of attachment, negative attachment towards things, could be as a result of, how you are treated as a kid. Even yourself, having been emotionally abused as a kid, gets you into situation whereby you're never emotionally stable. You don't know how to react to things. You don't know how to talk. You know how to have good communication because you've grown up in an environment whereby you're not allowed to talk. You've been beaten up. You cannot express your feelings. So you don't know how to communicate. Could be that you're this kind of a person who emotions always gets in their way because you don't know how to deal with it. You have never had a good environment on how to know on how to deal with the emotions. These are some of the things that, you know as a result of your childhood traumas. There are very many, and I can tell you that most of the time, 70% of the things you do, or how you react to things, and how 70% you carry your life, could and is as a result of how you were brought up as a child. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. See you on my next video.